The Under the Radar Festival is a festival that focuses on independent theater from around the world. This is theater that's made outside of the normal traditional routes of playwright, director, producer, actor, 4-week rehearsals, that kind of thing. It may come from a director or a designer even. Dancers, choreographers, poets create a contemporary theater that really speaks to them and speaks to their community. Reinventing theater for our time. Why do theater now? That's what this work is about.
Sontag Reborn is based on the journals of Susan Sontag.
These journals are sort of looking backwards on how she developed that mind.
You see this very young, ambitious artist constructing herself, very self-consciously constructing herself.
That's the part that's really delightful. She is talking about very, very large, complex ideas sometimes, and that is all interwoven with her very, very complex personal life.
The thing I think that's cool about Goodbar is that it's actually a rock concert. It's not a rock opera, it's not a rock musical.
It is a band telling a story through their songs.
When we got together with Bambi to work on it, they already had this idea of a concept album based on the novel and the film Looking for Mr. Goodbar. We said, you know what guys, hey, what you ought to do is design this to be performed live. Instead of going to the studio and recording as an album, let's figure out a way to turn this whole experience into a live experience.
And in came Goodbar, a live concept album.
CHIMERA is a solo performance inspired by the true story of a woman who discovered that she was her own twin.
Which means that she has two different kinds of DNA, and that her primary DNA, the genetic code that she always thought was hers, is not what she passed on to her son, so that genetically speaking, she is not the mother of her son.
The story is about how technology is changing our lives every day, how technology is showing us things about ourselves that we have no frame of reference for understanding.
And it uses biology and technology as a lens for looking at these sort of more philosophical and existential questions of what do we mean when we say that we're not behaving the way that we thought we were, or I would never do that, or that's not like me.
But there's also a very, very personal, very intimate live theatrical event happening.
Pick one of these books, which is in our lobby, or maybe you have a poster that came in the mail. Go through it and look at the events that perk your interest. Take a risk, see something you may not know about, and then come out and see another one.